I would like to welcome you, our esteemed viewers here on GBS TV. And also today, inside in Focus program, we have our guest. And the name of our guest is Professor Dr. Peter Baofu. He's an American visionary. He has written 179 books, which talks about, politics, mind, and also culture, as well as the society. And Professor Dr. Peter Baofu has traveled in over 132 countries around the world. And we are privileged to have him today here on GBS TV. So, Professor Peter Baofu, I would like to welcome you to our TV station. And would you mind if you can reintroduce yourself to the audience so that they can know more about you?
So let me say thank you for inviting me first. As you said, I am an American visionary and author of 179 books in all fields of knowledge, and I have proposed more than 145 different new visions and new theories of the human future in relation to the mind, nature, society, and culture. Which means that I have written on all of them and proposed many different visions in the formal sciences, the natural sciences, the social sciences, and the humanities in all fields of knowledge, not just in relation to one culture and one society, but about the entire planet Earth. So that is a very important project that I'm doing, and I have been in more than 132 different countries by now, and by the end of my trip, it could be probably more than 150 or 60 different countries, all over the world, in all civilizations. And the reason I do that is because I want to understand humanity on the ground, not just by written books in a library and all that. That is very easy for me to do. But I want to go to each of them so that I can understand them firsthand. And I want to propose solutions to many of the problems, confronting, again, not just one country, one culture, one ethnic group, but for the entire planet Earth. And that is exactly what I do, and so that's why I'm here in Malawi, which is part of Africa, and I should also look into Africa too.
So thank you very much for coming on GBS TV. When we see around the world, on the same point, you have talked about China emerging as a superpower. Do you think USA will tolerate that?
No, because if you look into human history, it's a fact of life. I'm not saying that I like it, but as a scholar, my point is to point out the problem and make a prediction. Whether you like it or do not like it, that is, for me, is not relevant. If you look into human history, all empires have one thing in common. They rise and they fall. And when they fall, they do not like it. And what did they do? They fight until the last minute to keep it. Just like the king. Long live the king. But the king is dying. But the king doesn't want to give up. The king wants to keep the throne. But that throne is being overthrown right now. But the king still wants to fight until the last minute to keep it, Look at the British Empire. Churchill said, I do not want to be responsible for the decline of the British Empire, for the fall of the British Empire. And he fought until the last minute to keep the British Empire, but it failed. So no empire wants to fall. Look at the 19th century, the Chinese Empire, it was collapsing, but they kept fighting until the last minute, until 1911, when it was no more. By the time many major powers, colonial powers, the Western powers, the Japanese Empire came to China, everyone tried to divide and take Hong Kong, Macau, become, as you know, the colonies of the UK and Portugal, respectively, and many other countries come in, and China lost quite a number of the territory in Central Asia, in Mongolia, in the northeast to Russia. So everyone, so did they like it? No. They fought until the last minute, but they failed.
Okay.
Now it's happening to the U.S. The U.S. doesn't like it. As a historian of world affairs, my job is to tell you what's happening, and my prediction is that no, the U.S. will not give up. Will fight to the very last minute. But if it falls, it's falling, it will continue so.
For our viewers, that was our talk with Professor Dr. Peter Baofu. I'm sure that you have entered deeply into the world and what is happening. I'm sure that you have learned a lot. Thank you very much for being there to watch our TV station, GBS, on the In Focus program. Thank you very much. Till we meet next time. Thank you.